Hello, my name is Rachel, and this is my walkthrough of Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion. This is the second game in the series by her Interactive, so let's get started.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest cyber mystery, Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click on the tutorial button to learn how to play the game.
Okay, so in this game you can choose Junior Detective or Senior Detective. The main difference is the puzzles in Senior Detective might be a little harder, and usually you can get hints in Junior Detective, but you don't get as many hints in Senior. So I'm going to choose Senior.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so the game starts in our bedroom where we'll be staying.
It's locked.
Nancy's suitcase is locked, but we have her key here, so let's open it up. And in the suitcase, the only thing here is Nancy's notes. So this is the very beginning of the game. All she has is why so many accidents, house, Chinese antique decorations. Who's who, Rose is the owner of the house. So that's all that Nancy knows right now. And as we explore the game, meet new characters, and find out things, she'll write it down in here. And it's just helpful to go back to if you forgot something, or I don't know, if you're stuck and you're confused, you can always go back to this and read who's who and everything that Nancy writes down in there. So I always start off by exploring every inch of a room I can explore, and that's what I'm gonna do in her room. Okay. So this game uses an alarm clock, which is how you control Nancy's sleep. Like when she goes to sleep, when she wakes up. I don't want to go to sleep right now, so I'm going to click cancel.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Poem on the wall here. This is the door to go outside, and that's pretty much everything we can look at in here. So let's go outside into the hallway. We can look at that vent. Let's go this way first. Dumb waiter. Now this is a room of a character, but I don't want to talk to that character yet. So I'm gonna first find Rose. And she is in the dining room.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
I can't wait. Last night, you mentioned some accidents. What exactly happened?
I don't know where to begin. It started out with some small but irritating things. But then the scaffolding collapsed, and just last week we had a gas leak. I really don't know whether I can stand much more of this. I would love to have a week without any accidents.
That's too bad. And you've done such a terrific job with the renovation. Do you know much about the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
Okay, so first things first is this puzzle, which is hard. A lot of people who play this game have a really hard time with this puzzle. It's very hard. It's mostly because it's very finicky of you have to place the tiles exactly right until they glow up, kind of like that. If it doesn't glow up, or light up, I should say, oops, you shouldn't place it like this. So you have to wait for it to light up. You also have to kind of pay attention to the lines of the wood to make sure it's in the right place. I don't think that square is in the right place, so I'm gonna take that out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is in the right place because you can see it kind of lines up with these lines on this already placed wood panel. So, first let's do this one, which that to me looks like it goes here. Kind of lines up with the panels. This probably also lines up. Actually, yeah, that one lines up better because you can see right here, this little line goes together. So that one definitely goes there. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. And you can also click right on your mouse to rotate. As you can see, all the lines are going this way, so that's important too. Like, I wouldn't place this horizontally. I'm not sure about that piece yet. Maybe this one? I don't know if that goes there. There's so many of these triangular pieces. No, those lines don't line up. These kind of line up. Let's place this one here. Okay. You have to be very careful and like very particular about placing them, so I don't think that goes there. I think this goes here because it lines up with these lines, and that one could go here. Maybe? It's not super lined up, but that one doesn't go there. Oh, that lines up better. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. I know this one definitely goes here because it's the only triangle piece that has the lines going in the right direction. And okay, I just need it to light up for me. There we go. Maybe this one does go there, and I got it right on the first try. That one desk goes here. If I can just get it to line up correctly.
I did it!
Okay, so there you go. Like I was saying, it's very temperamental. Like, the game is very temperamental and wants you to line it up exactly correct. So it just takes some time to get that one right. Okay, let's look at this magazine. Catnapping Classic Revival to Restore Antiques. I am not really sure why this is important at all. I've played this game quite a few times and oh, well, 4-poster bed. Maybe this is a clue on how to get off that piece of Nancy's bed that she was looking at, like the post, but I don't know. Not really sure why that's important, so let's look at the schedule that everyone made that kind of gives their hours. So basically this is telling us, okay, our characters are Lewis, Charlie, Abby, and Rose. Rose didn't put her hours on here, but basically if you want to talk to Lewis, you have to go to his office from noon to 5 p.m. If you want to talk to Charlie, you have to go to, downstairs to the basement from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Abby's in her room all hours of the day except for from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So that's something to just pay attention to as you need to talk to characters and can't find them. It might be because it's outside of these hours. Let's check out this drawer and see what's in here. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. So this is just a letter showing that Rose has a fire insurance policy for this property in the sum of $1 million. So if something happens to the property related to fire, she could get up to $1 million from that insurance company. Okay, let's see here.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
Rose?
I finished it!
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay, so this first part of the game is really just exploring, talking to the characters, and Rose has given us a couple of chores to do, the inlay puzzle, and now she wants us to scrape off part of the ceiling upstairs. This is the door that goes down to the basement, and this is where Charlie is, so let's go talk to him.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. You must have a lot of experience to work on such a big house.
No, but I learned quickly. Even Lewis said so. Have you met him yet? He's helping Rose with the house. Yeah, he showed me how to do some of the remodeling work.
No, I haven't met him yet. Does he work for Rose?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
So Charlie sounds like he's under a lot of stress, trying to remodel this place, and accidents keep happening. Also, if you noticed his voice sounds familiar, that's because the voice actor who plays Charlie also does the voice acting for Ned throughout pretty much the whole series. And Ned's voice actor is like the only character now, even more so than Lanny Minella, who plays Nancy Drew. He is the only character who is consistent across like all the games. So just some interesting facts that no one probably cares that much about, but anyway. Okay, here's a newspaper article. San Francisco is having a bed and breakfast boom. Lots of people are opening bed and breakfasts. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else is in this area. We can look at this little paper. A very old paper. About acting on stage, the Ladies Protection Society. And it's scandalous that ladies want to act on stage. Okay.
It's stuck.
This is stuck. And we can play notes on the piano, but we don't really know what we're playing. I think you can look, maybe later in the game we'll do that. Look at the piano seat here. Wait. No, you still can. Okay. I thought I saw the magnifying glass light up. So there are some papers in here. I guess sheet music. That's all that's really in there. And I don't think we can go.
I should wait until he leaves.
We have to wait until Charlie leaves.
Hey, Nancy. I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Okay, let's go back upstairs, because that's all we can do here. Now let's go... Oh, this is Rose's room, which I did not mean to go to. I'm trying to go over here. And there's a few things to explore in the front area. We can go over here and look at these things close up for some reason. That was a weird noise over here. We can look at this stuff. Grab this paint scraper that will help us with Rose's chore that she just gave us. And I'll look at the rest later, but first let's go into this room, which is the parlor. And there's a few interesting hauntings going on in this room. Fire extinguisher.
It's good to know it's here.
There's some papers in here. Let's check these out. Please announce that your bid for auction property has been accepted. Fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of the Ladies Protection and Relief Society. So it seems like some owner at some point had a connection to this Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Interesting. Here's where the phone is in this game. First, let's look in this drawer. Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Bought myself a Victorian mansion. This looks like it's from Rose. About the renovations. Ah. So someone named Hugh wrote Rose. I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. Okay. Don't know how important that is. I don't think it's very important. Okay, so this is where we can call different people. We can call home, which we get voicemail. Actually, I take it back. I think we can actually call home. We can call Hannah. And it's one of the only games, I think, where we can call Hannah. I might be thinking of another game.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
So, yes, what I was saying is this is pretty much the only game where we call Hannah. Some games have this option of home, but whenever you call it, it always goes to voicemail. We can call Bess, which I'll probably do in a moment, and then there's someone named Emily on our phone, or in our address book. We don't know who that is yet. But I think I will actually probably call Bess in the next video. So thanks for watching part 1.